Okay, it is working. Okay, cool. Hey guys, welcome to another stream. It's been about 2 weeks. Reason for that is because I went on vacation to Hawaii. I almost missed this. Oh, no worries, Pearl. You made it, and that's what matters. Hi, Shasta. Hi. She's been frisky tonight. I don't know why. Are you been frisky? I get a hug. No prompting of a treat. New room? Yeah, this is my office in my house. I bought a house. So yeah, I bought a house. So yeah, this is my office in my house. I'm still working on a few things, of course, because I'm decorating a little bit. I have to set Iron Man back up over there. He fell. You can kind of see him. And also my Star Wars shelf over here. You can't really see it. If I move my mic, you can, I guess, maybe. Yeah, they're all knocked over too. So yeah, yeah. Your sister had your phone. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you got it back in time. That's awesome. Yeah, it is pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. It's there's been some issues that we've had to resolve with it, but of course the house itself was redone. It's an older house. It was built in like 1900, so it's over 100 years old. The fact and people redid it essentially. And I saw the old pictures of this house. It was not good. So yeah, they basically completely redid it. And there are still issues that we're fixing, but I think we've gotten through the majority of them. So that's good. Hi, Shasta. Say, I like this house. It's my house. Yes, I know it's your house. It's really Shasta's house. It's not mine. My name's on it, but it's her house. Oh, yeah. I know, baby. I do have... no, just me. Just me. My boyfriend and I have went our separate ways. So, yeah. Doggy, yes, doggy. She's wandering around wondering what I'm doing, so. Yeah, she's sniffing the books over here. I have a mat that I'm flattening out. My brother's girlfriend actually bought it for me. She bought me several mats. But I'm using the books to flatten this one out. Oh, no worries, Shelby. No worries. It happens, and I mean, in the long run, it's for the best for me. So, and that's why I made the decision that I did. So, I'm not gonna go into too much detail. I'll probably tell you about it later, Shelby. Don't worry. You're in the club. You'll probably hear about it. Your sister's watching with me, and she saw him. Yeah. You want to see her again? She's sitting over here. She's probably going to want out here in a minute. Yes, I know. You want this? Is this what you want? You say, yes, I always want that. Come here. Free treat for the dog. Come here. I guess we don't have treat time redeems on YouTube. We do on Twitch. Hi. Anyways. Yeah, good tweet. See, that's what I come for. I come for the tweets. She's got a new collar, too. I got her a new collar while we were in Hawaii. Probably couldn't see it, but it's on there. She got a new collar. What? But yeah, so today I thought, since it's been a little while since I've streamed, because of vacation, I thought, why not just chat and talk about vacation? Because it was a big family vacation. It was me... I love the trip. I love all the pictures. Yeah, I'm gonna say they were awesome. Yeah, Shelby, you've seen most of them, I think. Have I sent? I don't know if I sent the ones from the luau. I don't know if I did. I don't know. You'll probably see some of those. I don't know if I sent those, actually. I might not have, because that was like the last full day we were there. Oh no, trying to hit the gum. Oh my gosh. Funny. But yeah, I thought today we would just sit here and we would discuss the trip, because we were gone a full week we were in Hawaii, and we visited Oahu, the big island where Honolulu is, and I think the main reason we went to that island because we wanted to go to Pearl Harbor. And so I'll talk about that more when we get to that point of the trip. That was actually like the first thing we did when we got there, but Help, she's attacking. Unfortunately, there's a, a screen in my way. I guess more than a screen, I've got a long distance because obviously I'm not physically there. I don't know how to help you, Pearl. I'm sorry. I don't know how to help you. Yeah, Jess is laying back there. Okay. She's probably going to start bugging me in a little bit, but it's fine. But yeah, I basically have hooked my phone up to my computer, and it should work because I have the pictures up. I'm going to kind of pick and choose what I show because some of them, obviously, my family's in. Some of them probably don't like to be shown on camera. I know a few of them that probably won't. Some of them wouldn't know. Because the people that went was me, my brother, mom and dad, my grandma and her boyfriend, and then my uncle and aunt. So there was 8 of us, and we rented a house down there. It was a really nice house, by the way, like right on the beach. So it was really, really nice. I think I probably got the best room in the place, which I will show you pictures of this room. It was beautiful. Huge. My room was also the coolest in the house because the rooms just had like air conditioner units. It wasn't central air, but really you didn't need it per se. I didn't think you did, honestly. It got warm in there sometimes, but then you open the window to let the air flow because it was windy outside. Apparently we were on the windy side of the island. But yeah, it was cool. So let me jump into this. Let me find what I want to start with because legit they're all just here. So it's a lot. I guess I'll start with the pictures my brother took. If I can find them all. Is this one? Okay, yeah. Okay, so of course my brother is a big plane guy. He loves riding on airplanes. So he was taking pictures out the window when we took off and everything. So we'll start there. We left pretty early in the morning to fly because we had connecting flights. The first one was out to Arizona. And then we took a connecting flight out to Honolulu, which the one to Arizona was about 3 hours, I want to say, if I remember correctly. And then the one out to Honolulu was like about 6. So it was a long flight. Which is part of the reason why a lot of people don't get to go to Hawaii. 1, long flight. 2, it's expensive. Long way and it's expensive. That being said, highly recommend at least going once for anybody. It's a really, really nice place to go visit. I would say any of the islands. Maybe even cruise the islands. They have a cruise. There's a cruise that goes to all the islands. That's probably what I would do when I go next. If I go next. Maybe. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just pick an island I haven't been to. I would probably not do Oahu again, just because we've been there already and we've seen almost everything that we wanted to see. So I'd probably pick a different island. Just so I could see something more different, and get a different aspect of the islands, because there's several. So, I don't know, though. I don't know. Something else might come up and be like, I want to go there. So, we'll see. But the first picture I will show you, as for those of you who know, I am from Ohio. I went to Ohio State University, so I am a Buckeye. So yeah, my brother took a picture as we were taking off. There's the horse. We call it the shoe. That's where the Buckeyes play football, as you can see. So he got a pretty cool picture out the window of that, as you can tell. It was pretty cool. And then there was also, if I look, he took several pictures because, like, as looking out the window, like, just really awesome pictures that he took. Just looking out the window. Like, for me, I could not do this myself because I'm terrified of flying. Scares me to death. I hate the feeling of falling, so when turbulence hit and the plane jumps around, that gets me. And it got me on the last flight back. Really bad, because we hit some good turbulence there, and I was like... And the pilot just comes over, he's like, oh, we're hitting some minor turbulence. I'm like, this is minor. So, yeah. God did not give me wings, legit. Yeah, but I'm also scared of heights, so that's why I don't want the window seat. My brother can have it. He loves it. He can have the window seat. I'm done. So he was able to get pretty nice pictures, which this one is out in Arizona. if I'm remembering correctly. This should be, like, this was while we were landing in Arizona. And then, of course, we got this one as well, which I thought was really, really awesome. So, he got some really good ones. Now I gotta remember where everything else is. There are videos and stuff as well, but again, a lot of those are with my family, so I'm gonna kind of pick and choose. I'll go flip here just so I can scroll through, because I don't know what's what. I'm scared of heights too, yeah. Yeah. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, so that was basically the flight out there, honestly. It was a long flight, and so we didn't really do anything that night. We went to dinner, of course, because we were hungry. But other than that, we didn't do anything. Now, where are the pictures of the room, though? Because that is something that we would like to see now, isn't it? What is that? That is not it. Okay, phone, do I have to reconnect you again? Because I will. I know. Is this being noisy? Probably. It's not actually. Okay, sweet. Alright, I gotta reconnect it. Memento. Baseball field? No, it wasn't a baseball field. It was the football field. But those other ones I think was, they could have been baseball, actually. I think they were more golf, maybe? Wow. So I can see everything. Alright, where's the pictures of the room? Because that would be next. It's not in order. So that's why... Well, no, it is, actually. I think it is, actually. One memento. It might be. Because those, my brother sent me, like, last minute. Didn't I just take these, though? Where's the pictures of the room? Where's the house? It was diamond like shaped. That's true. So it probably was, and I was thinking it was more like golf, but again, that's doesn't mean it was. What are these? Oh, more of his pictures. Okay, hang on. Where is the room? I need the room in the house. Where is it? I wish they were in order. They're not in order on here, which sucks. Makes this infinitely more difficult. Where in the world is the picture of the house? What is this one? Oh, okay. We'll get to that. Oh, there's the house. Okay. At least the outside of the house. I'll have to show you the rest of it as soon as I find them. They should be around here. But here's the house we stayed in. It was right on the beach. Very, very pretty house. Had a bedroom for, like, basically everyone had their own separate rooms. Like the couples had their rooms, like, with each other, but then me and my brother each had our own separate room. And I will say, I think I had the best one. That's just my opinion. What's this one? Oh, there's the beach. That's where the beach was, legit standing on the patio, looking out at the beach. That was the beach. And then, I think is this. Yep, here's my room. This is my room. It's very nice, very big. This was definitely the biggest room. I had the balcony there that, of course, it wasn't looking out at the beach, but if you looked, like, this way out, you could see the beach, and there were windows there that you could look out. As you can kind of tell here, I moved a bit. Here, can I just go over? Okay, and then the bathroom right attached. Oh, yeah, the bed was really nice. It was comfy, honestly. And then, of course, there's the bathroom. I think that's the only picture I took of that. No, that's supposed to... Yeah, and there we go. Okay. I think that was the only picture I took of that. Okay, and then we got... Okay, that's basically... Oh, okay, the device... Allow. Work. It's gonna stop on me. Work, dang it. Okay. Alright, but that was basically the first day. The mirror, oh yeah, the mirror, they had those all over the place. They were so pretty. So cool. I loved them. I loved them all. They were really nice. But yeah, so that was basically the first day. We went to eat like at Ruby Tuesdays that night, so nothing like insane. A lot of people have been to Ruby Tuesdays, I think, like that are around. There's a Ruby Tuesdays, like, I don't know, not far from where I live. So Ruby Tuesdays wasn't like a branch out. We were just hungry. So we did that. I think that was that day anyway. And then we basically went home and went to bed. Because we were exhausted. Because if you don't know where we were staying down there, it was, say it is now 8:18 here. Go back in time 5 hours, and that's what time it is over there. So, yeah, we were just hungry. We were very hungry. So we had basically, I don't know if you say lost time, we gained it, I guess. We gained a few hours. Because, of course, we got there basically what would have been 9 o'clock here, and we left the house, like our first plane left at, I want to say, I think it was 7 or 7:30 in the morning. So we were flying all day, essentially. You have the same time zone, nice. But yeah, so we were flying quite a ways. So we were tired. But the next day, we did get up early and we went to Pearl Harbor. That was our first thing we did because that was one thing everyone agreed we wanted to do. So we all went to Pearl Harbor. For those who do not know what Pearl Harbor is, 818, nice. Yeah. But for those who don't know Pearl Harbor is still an active military base out there right now. But it was where the Japanese actually attacked the U.S. On December 7th, 1941. They had an air raid. They bombed a bunch of ships on Battleship Row, which was there. And basically that was the start of World War II for us because we didn't get involved at that point. A lot of people were still divided on whether we should or should not be involved. This was the point where everyone basically united and got involved. So that was basically, like, it was a really big historic thing. I learned that in 5th grade last year. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you hear a lot more about it, I think, going on, or at least I did. I took a World War II class in high school my senior year, so I heard a lot about it. Plus, my history teacher, I had him like 3 different years in high school. His father was actually part of World War II. So he was very passionate about it, and I honestly loved that because he was so, he was just so passionate. It was so easy to learn from him for that reason, because he was so passionate about everything there. Everything to do with it, which I think is great, honestly. So he was honestly the best history teacher I think I ever had. So, best history teacher I think anyone ever could have. But yeah, so basically we had a reservation. Most things you have to have a ticket for in Pearl Harbor. The only thing, to get on the USS Arizona Memorial, that is free, but you have to have a reservation. So basically you have to go online and say, like, we're going to have this many people at this time. We had a reservation for about 2:15 or 2:45. I can't remember what time it was. It was around there. So we had basically all day to kill. But there was a bunch of other things to see at Pearl Harbor, and my brother and I both agreed. Him more so, I think, wanted to see everything. I still wanted to see everything, but he knows so much about that stuff. Like, you show him a plane, a tank, a ship, he knows what it is. Like, he's very passionate about all that stuff. So we went there first, and let me see if I can find the pictures of where we started, because there was the first thing. Not you. What is this? Oh, that's the last day we're here. Okay, I thought they were in order and then they're not. I don't know what's going on with these pictures, gang. They are in order and then they're not. So we'll figure this out. Oh wait, no, because those are the ones. Okay, my grandma sent me those. That's why. Okay, I figured this out. I think I figured this out. Okay. All right, so yeah, there's a bunch of things to see there. The first thing, we got tickets to everything. So the first thing we saw was the submarine they have docked there, which was the USS Bowfin. Yes, USS Bowfin. I legit, one of the things I bought there, I bought magnets, and there's several of them, but there's 4 that have all the stuff on it. So, the Bowfin. This is the Bowfin one. Okay, so here it is. Alright, so here's the Bowfin. This is the sub that's docked there. You can actually go, like, up in it, which you can actually go walk around in it and everything, and walk on it. It's really, really cool to actually get on it. It's really cool. I had a school crush, and I used to play with him and his best friend in public school, and they always played with cars. And I played with them. They knew a lot about cars I was learning. Yeah. Yeah, you learn a lot of stuff when doing that. But yeah, this is the Bowfin. Let me see. Okay, I think we can keep going this way, and we're fine. But here we're walking onto it. This is looking back out onto it. This circle right here, you see all the plaques and goes around it. These are all submarines that were that are like on eternal patrol is what they call it. Basically submarines that were lost or like sunk or something like that. And it also lists all the people that died with it, so they're considered on eternal patrol because they never came back. So these are like all different submarines that are listed as that. There's so many of them there. Oh, then he found out. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Pearl. That sucks. I know, Shasta. Someone's honking the horn out there. Okay, but here we are inside the sub. This is right when you go down. There's like the torpedo room. There's some bunks. Here it is down here as well. Bunch of places to, this is where they shot the torpedoes and everything. Who was honking? My gosh. But yeah, there's some other examples of things as well that they have like cased there, like a uniform and everything. And some older stuff you would find back then. It's really cool, honestly. Really, really cool. And then, of course, you can kind of tell, like, look how shiny everything is. They take care of this thing. They take really good care of this. Oh my gosh, who is honking? That's annoying as heck. Who is honking? I must find out. Okay, people next door. Sorry, Shasta. It's like, can you not? Can you not? But yeah, here. And then, of course, we got another room. This is... Was it like... I forget if this was like the radio room or stuff, but you can see a bunch of things in here. Like, that were there. They just have it displayed. They have this glass, like, there's a piece of glass there, so you can't go in there. But there's some more of that. And then we're back outside on the sub as well. This is where you come back out. Like, you go on one side and you come out the other end. So this is the far end where we come out. And then, of course, the view from the far end as well. And there, of course, there's a gun. There's a gun that was on it. The top, like, mast where the flag would rest and everything. Here's up top again. There's another gun up here as well. The view from up here. Which is, again, really, really cool. And then, of course, there is the museum part as well, where they have a bunch of these things displayed. Like, you have a bunch of these. I can't remember what all this stuff is, so you're gonna have to bear with me. But, like, you get the idea looking at it. Like, they have a ton of cool stuff. And there's this big giant gun. And then this is a rescue chamber as well, which has a picture kind of how it works. I guess my brother said there's only been really one time that this was recorded being successful or something. I can't remember for sure. Again, my brother knows a lot about this stuff. So, there was that. And there's a propeller as well that was on... Oh gosh, who is this on? Might have been a midget sub. I don't know. I can't remember who this was. But there's a bunch of stuff in here. Like, this is in the museum. Let me see. I'm going to flip here just to kind of go through it and get you the good stuff because, of course, The good stuff is the best stuff. Let me see. It's all good stuff in my opinion. That's why I took pictures of them, but yeah. So let me see what I can find. And the train's going by, I hear it. There's a train, it's not far from here. So where you going, girl? She's leaving. Say, I'm gone. See you later. Oh, okay. These are cool. So each submarine kind of had a flag, a battle flag essentially, that had like a bunch of flags of, you know, kind of showing like who they've taken out, you know, who they've sunk and whatnot. And they had a bunch of them hanging up around here. Like these are all different submarines, all different ones. And there was actually, if you go back a little bit, where was it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. This was the Bowfins, the submarine that was you get to go on. This is his second. It's her second battle flag, which is pretty cool. And I guess the Bowfin, if I remember correctly, are in the name like the Avenger or something like that. I'm not 100% positive, but it was something like that. So she was pretty effective, it sounds like. So very, very cool things there. Where I have to click through all these. There's a lot. I took a lot of pictures, if you can't tell. Okay, but the next place we went, after that museum, we went to the USS Missouri that's docked there. The USS Missouri is where the war essentially ended. They signed the documents and everything. They signed everything on the ship, and there's a spot that marks where it was at, and it stays docked in Pearl Harbor now. So we went there next, and so of course there you got the statue here, this guy, and then of course you have the recreation of the final of that kiss when the war ended. You got that there. My grandma and her boyfriend and then my uncle and aunt recreated this like right next to it. And then of course we're on the Missouri. You see these big giant guns pointing out that way. But yeah, it's pretty amazing, pretty large. Like you know they're big. You don't realize how big it is though until you're actually standing on it. Like it is huge. Like you would not. It's insane. And I'm thinking, yep, here's a picture of the end of the war. What happened there? Everyone's standing around this. Okay, there. I have a better picture of this. Hang on. Where is it? Where's the better picture? Okay, it's kind of better. This is the spot where the formal surrender was signed. This was where the formal surrender was signed. So this is the spot on the ship, which is really, really cool to actually be able to just be there and know, like, basically you have the start and the end of World War II here for the United States. That's what you have here, which is very, very cool to go back and see everything and actually walk that place, you know? So there's that. What else do we have? What else is cool? Is that a cannon? Yeah, kinda. I don't know if that's the technical term for it, but it's the big guns on the ship. The big giant ones. Big giant guns. Alright, so then of course, here's more of the ship right here, just walking around it. This is the other end of the ship entirely. And then of course more. I have a better picture of this because I backed up. Oh, this is the inside of the ship. Now we're inside the ship. I guess I don't have the better picture. Maybe that was the better picture. But you have inside, of course. And then this stuff over here was all... There was a kamikaze pilot that crashed into the Missouri. It didn't... Like, he didn't do anything too damaging, but of course the kamikaze pilots, they were... Basically, it was a suicide mission. They died doing this, and so there was one that crashed in the Missouri, and they gave him, like, a full honors, like, burial at sea. And I guess it's only recently that they found out who they thought it might have been, and it was, like, an 18-year-old kid. So, it's really sad that, you know, someone thought that's what they had to do, but, you know, he was just fighting for his country, you know? That's what he was doing, and he was obeying orders. And so that's why they gave him the burial at sea. Even though he was, you know, their enemy, essentially. He tried to kill them. But, you know, he was doing what he thought was right. So they gave him a full burial and everything. I think these are all different ones, I believe. There's the flag. This is basically what a kamikaze pilot, like the uniform, wore. Where is... the one who was the kid? What was that one? I don't know. Where is it? Because they have pictures. Okay, this is like the scene where they did the burial at sea and everything for him. Like, and they actually apparently, like, the men actually, they didn't have, of course, a flag for the rising sun, because typically when they do this, they would do a, like, when they do a burial at sea, they would drape, like, a American flag over the person. But, of course, this person was Japanese. He wasn't from the United States military or anything like that, or the Navy. So, but basically, they had a bunch of the men, like, got together and actually basically made a rising sun, like, Japanese flag for this guy. Which, honestly, I thought was really, really touching, the fact that they did that for him, even though it's like, you know, this guy tried to kill them again, you know. He wasn't like an ally or anything. He was the enemy, but they did that, and it's like, that's, I don't know how to put it. That was very, very moving to know that they did that, you know. I thought it was. Anyway, okay, more pictures of the ship. A big gun. This is when the Missouri was christened, however you say it. I don't know. Blueprints for it. Okay, hang on. Where? Oh, this is the Mighty Mo snack shop. There's things on his list that I think the most is like 30 cents is the snack. And I'm like, you can't get, like, I think it's, let's see, is it like an ice cream? Yeah. A sundae. Oh, wait, no, this says 35, doesn't it? Hang on, can I zoom? Is there a zoom button on here? I don't know. Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. But I guess one of the ice cream sundaes like 35 cents. You cannot get an ice cream sundae for 35 cents anymore. Like, come on. Like, you might be able to get one for like $5. Or maybe not $5, I don't know. Depends on where you go, of course. But, like, come on. You're not getting it for 35 cents. Like, come on. Anyway, let's find some more cool stuff here. If I can find it. There was a lot. You, like, got to go through the whole ship, so it was pretty cool, honestly. Where is... Oh, there was the pictures. Okay. Here it is. So this is the pictures of the kamikaze pilot that was believed to have struck the Missouri on that day. And then, so basically, this was when he was a toddler, right here. He's the one holding the model plane, right here, I think. But then this is him, basically, what he would have been like when he crashed the plane there. So they even have a little exhibit for him. So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know, just the history on this place is amazing. Okay, and then we have the open bridge, which is basically like the top of the ship. So again, very weird the fact that I actually came up here, I will say, because it's very, very high up, which you will see. See, here we go. Here, this is the top of it, which you can see here in the distance, which we will get to this later. That's the USS Arizona Memorial. The Missouri is stationed here with her guns facing this way, the front of her. So basically, she's watching over the USS Arizona, is how they have it. So there's watching over it because there's for those, like, you guys probably already know this, but a bunch of the sailors on the USS Arizona died that day. Like half the people that died in the Pearl Harbor attack were on the Arizona. It was like over 1,100. I think it was 1,117 if I'm being exact. I'm not positive. Don't quote me. I could look it up probably and tell you, but there's a lot, and a lot of them are still entombed in that ship. So that was the thing with that. So that's why that's such a huge memorial, and the Missouri is here basically now watching over the Arizona. But then, of course, looking down, here's looking down on the side. Looking up at the top. And then looking out from the front again. And then you go inside here, and yeah. Okay, and now we get to the, this was the aviation museum that's there. So you have different planes in here. There's one that's broken. Where's more stuff? Where's a cooler one, I guess, or a nicer looking picture? Because some of my pictures aren't great, I will say. Oh, here's one. Here's one. This is my brother's favorite. This is my brother's favorite. So they have one of those sitting there. My dad, of course, had to get a picture of the motorcycle. He likes motorcycles. There's that. What else is there? Again, there was a bunch of other stuff. I think, can I get a good picture of that? Where's a good one of that? Hang on. Is that it? I guess that might be my only good picture. Or maybe neither of them. Okay. So of course you can go out and you walk in the hangars. Like there's a hangar you can go in, and this has more exhibits. This one is, you can still see like bullet holes in the glass from the day of the attack. Like these are all from the day of the attack on Pearl Harbor. Which, again, is, to me, is crazy to actually look at that and say that is still there, that mark that happened, you know? It's, to me, I just thought that was crazy to see. Let's see, what else? A bunch of other planes. Okay, and then this, again, we will get to more of the Arizona later. But this is actually sitting in one of the exhibits here at Pearl Harbor. This is how the Arizona sits now, to this day. Like you have the memorial up here and then the Arizona resting underneath. So that is how it looks today, which again, we'll get to that here later because we did not get to go on the Arizona today. Oh. I apparently forgot to text my parents that I was home. Whoops. There we go. All right. I forgot to turn my ringer off too. Okay, but yeah, that's basically how it sits today, which is really puts it more into perspective when you can see this, how it is. It's un momento, por favor, guys. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I forgot to text them when I got home, and when I don't text them, they think something happened to me. So, yeah. Had to do that. But now I gotta fix this. I gotta get this back up and running. Allow. Okay, here we go. Alright, where was I on the pictures? Model of the Arizona, where is it? There it is. Okay, I found it. Okay, we're good. But yeah, so that was, again, we did not get to go on the Arizona today, that day, unfortunately, because the wind got really, really bad, and they canceled all the boats to the Arizona, which was really disappointing because we really wanted to go on there. That was, like, I think one of the biggest things we wanted to do was actually go visit that, because it's such an important piece of our history that we really wanted to go see it. But we didn't get to go to that day. We will get to it eventually. But until then, of course, we still were at Pearl Harbor. We were wandering around. There's one of the anchors for the Arizona. It had 3. She had 3 anchors, and this is one of them. It's giant. And then we went to the next day. We still couldn't get on the Arizona, so we went to the Dole Plantation, where, they, like, Dole pineapples. This is it. This is the Dole Pineapple Plantation. A bunch of stuff all around. Very pretty, like, gardens and stuff too, honestly. Like, very, very pretty. Let me see. I took a picture of a lot of things, guys, so bear with me here. Oh, that one's pretty. Go back. Okay. But here's a really pretty scenery. You can walk around a lot of these areas in the plantation. We didn't do everything there, but we did ride the Pineapple Express. That's where I took a lot of these pictures, which basically is like a 20-minute train ride that takes you all around the plantation. Pretty darn cool, honestly. Very pretty pictures that you can get. A lot of cool things you can see. Where... Hang on. Let me see if I can find anything more interesting here. Or just a prettier picture, I guess. Think that was the one I saw. Okay, I was already there. All right. That's basically the Dole Plantation. Then after that, we decided we wanted to try and see turtles, so we just went to the beach. We didn't see turtles that day. Keyword that day. I don't have any pictures of turtles either, I will say, because when we saw them, they were too far away. But we did see them. So basically, that was that day. The next day, we went to what's called a Kaloa Ranch. I'm probably not saying that right, but Kaloa Ranch was basically where they filmed a bunch of movies there, and you can go on a tour of this whole ranch. It's huge. The big ones you would know, though, that they filmed, Jurassic Park, the first 2 Jurassic Worlds were also there. Jumanji, those were there, and a bunch of other things. So you can go on a tour, basically, tours of this one, but there are different ways to do tours. You got UTVs, you got horseback riding, and I think there were a few others as well. 5 members of my family went and did UTV, so they saw some different things, which I don't have those pictures, unfortunately, because some of the stuff was cool. Like, you actually got to see the bunker that was where, like, it was the Jurassic World where they were, it was when they were getting attacked by the baryonyx and they had to, like, scramble out of it. Like, you got to see that bunker. And everything. So I didn't get to see that because I took the horseback riding tour, and may I say it was very fun. It was very, very fun. I very much enjoyed it. Let me just kind of show you some pictures of this place. So here you got the mountain right there in the parking lot. Just beautiful view right there. Let me see what else we got here. Oh, here is all the horses that were saddled up, ready to go. Yeah, they had a bunch ready. I guess they give each horse, like, they put us in their schedule where they get, like, 3 days off in a week. So that way they're not, like, working constantly. And you could see several horses, like, out just grazing in pastures as well around here. Let's see. Oh. Here's a UTV with a raptor in the back. It's Jurassic World. Like, come on. Jurassic Park. Which I will say the next day after this, we took a day to just sit at the house and I watched Jurassic Park and then the first 2 Jurassic Worlds. But yeah, then of course we went horseback riding, and you can see here as this is when I'm on the horse, I'm taking pictures. There's a bunch of the horses right there, just grazing around. Those are ones that are just turned out. Again, a lot of cool sights you can see here riding along. Let's see. I'm trying to find a really nice one. Like, we saw animals out there. We saw cows. There was a pasture with some pigs in it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, here's some cool something. This is some old bunkers, actually, that were in World War II. So yeah, they're still there today. You can go by. Is my real name Sandra? No, that is not my real name. No, that is not my real name. It's just what I go by on here. Okay, someone's out there being noisy. I'm getting used to living so close to people. I'm not used to it by any means. But then, where's another... There were certain things I didn't get pictures of. Like, we rode by a tree that was in the Jurassic World film, and I didn't get a picture of it because it was too late to pull my phone out, which sucked. But there's one spot here I got a picture of that was actually in the Jumanji movie. I have never watched Jumanji myself, but there's actually a very pretty picture, a nice like picture of it here somewhere. Where is it? Not there. Oh, this is a pretty view though. This is a pretty view. This was just riding the horse along the trail. You got to outlook at the ocean. It's very, very pretty. I think this was, oh, what is it called? There was a story about it, and I forget the story. Our guide told us it. I forget the story. Like, it was called something, someone's hat or something. I forget what it's called. I forget. Oh, there's an even better picture of it, actually. This is better. Look how gorgeous that water is, like, out in the distance. The views in the pictures you could get are amazing, let me tell you. Let me tell you. All right. Message you my real name. All right, hang on. Gotta find you on my thing. Hang on. Where is you? I guess it'd be easier, though, if I go to server and I found you, and then message. There we go. There you go. There, I messaged you. Okay, here it is. Where's the best picture of it? Right there, I think. Yeah. Okay. So this wall right here, I guess there's a scene in Jumanji, this mountain, where they were climbing it. So this was actually the spot in, like, the movie where they were climbing something. I don't know what point. Again, I have never watched Jumanji in my life. Never. But this is apparently a scene in the movie. They even have a sign sitting, like, right by it. Where is it? Yeah, right here. Jumanji, right here. So yeah, it was pretty cool to actually ride right by that. It was really, really cool. Where is... Okay, but that was the horseback ride, and then of course, they took pictures of us on our horses, and of course I had to get mine. So there is me. That is my horsey. His name was Kirk. His name was Kirk, and he was... Honestly, he was a really sweet horse. There were sometimes, though, he did not want to listen. There were sometimes, if the other horses weren't going, he said no. And then there was... It was a strictly walking tour. Like, you were only supposed to walk. The horse wasn't supposed to go faster than the walk. I'm pretty sure he was doing an extended walk because he was going a little faster than the one in front of us, and I kept having to make him slow down. I'm pretty sure he wanted to go faster. Yeah, but he was awesome. He was awesome. I loved him. I love them all. Let's be real. My parents were asking me, which horse do you want? You want one that looks like Spirit, right? And I was like, I will take any of them. They're horses and I love them. At least that was my opinion. But then, of course, we kind of just, I think we just chilled the rest of the day. Is that what we did? Oh, I think we did have a reservation. We had a reservation at dinner at this steakhouse, which was really, really good. So we went back to the house to relax for a little bit and get ready for dinner. So here's me sitting on my balcony looking out at the ocean. Again, I'm pretty sure it was my opinion I had the best room. Like, look at this view. It's just gorgeous. How you doing, girl? How you doing? How you doing, bye-bye? Sweetheart. But yeah, it was very gorgeous. And of course, we went to dinner at the steakhouse, which the food was very, very good. I am not a steak person, for anyone who does not know. But they actually had one that was like basically, it was a ground beef one, which basically a hamburger, which I can do. And I honestly prefer a hamburger off the bun anyway, so it was kind of perfect for me. So yeah, I had that. And then of course, I am the picky eater that people know. It would be like you get a soup or a salad first or whatever, and like I don't eat either. And they wouldn't let you substitute things for them. So I was still hungry. I don't know why they wouldn't let you substitute things. I just don't. And I wish I took a picture of this dessert though before I ate it, because that was one thing we decided, since I was still hungry, a lot of us decided we still wanted dessert. They had, it was, what do they call it? It was like a cookie dough ice cream pie. What it was as big as a piece of cake. It did not look like a piece of pie. It did not. It looked like cake. Basically, it was cookie dough ice cream in the form of a cake with an Oreo cookie crust. And it was delicious. It was right up my alley. Cookie dough is my favorite ice cream, for those who do not know. Like vanilla ice cream, chocolate chip cookie dough, perfect. Love it. So we did that, and it was really, really awesome to just be there. Do you need to go outside? Is that why you're looking at me? Okay. Let me know por favor, guys. Gotta let the dog out. You gonna go outside? Come here. Come here. You go outside? Now we turn on the light. On the books. She's like, I don't care. Says, I don't care, leave me alone, mother. See if she goes potty or anything. Oh, there she goes. That's the thing with my dog, she can always pee. A little pee pot. Good girl. You gonna poop? Shasta. Come on. Come on, girl. Come here. Come on, Shasta. Let's go inside. It's cold. It is cold here, Shasta. 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 Hey. Quit ignoring me. Never-ending battle. Shasta, come back. What's my rug doing? Is it flat yet? No, I'll probably have to flip it over. Shasta. Okay, I guess we're flipping this over first. Yeah. Okay. There we go. There. There, maybe we'll try that. Are you coming in now? Good girl. There you go. Alright, there we go. Good girl. Alright. Alright. Good job, Shasta. Good girl. That's also a good thing about this office. It's right by the back door. Oh, and now she wants to play. She's getting her toy that my dad bought for her. Okay. Is this light doing okay? I don't know which one. That one's too red. There. All right, I guess that one is the best one. I don't know. I feel like I have that question every time. But yeah. I'm trying to think, where was I? Oh, that was the dessert. I did forget to mention as well, I did buy a couple shirts at the ranch. I'm wearing one of them right now under the sweatshirt. I'm not going to take the sweatshirt off though because I'm cold. It's cold outside. I'm going to go back to 70-degree weather. It was 70 in Hawaii. Meanwhile, it's like 40, like anywhere from 20 to 40 to 50 degrees here. It's cold. Oh, she's playing. But yeah, so I did get a couple shirts, and then I bought a, what else did I get there? I think, was that all I got there? Oh, no. My grandma bought me this little bracelet, actually. That was where I got this. So it's just like a little horseshoe. If the camera will ever focus on it. Probably not. There we go. So yeah, there is that. It's really pretty. It's really cute. I like it. It's simple, you know, and that's the kind of thing I like. So my grandma bought me that there, so that was nice. But yeah, that was that day. Okay, and then the next day, after I get a drink, because I've been talking for quite a while and I can feel it. The next day, a few of us, not all of us, but a few of us got up really early to go hike up what is called Diamond Head. Diamond Head is basically a huge crater that it is a big, giant like trail now you can hike up. So we got up early. We got there at like 6 a.m. so we could hike up and watch the sunrise from the top. And again, scared of heights, but I was going to do it because it was worth the view, and it really was, and worth the sunrise and everything. It was really worth it. So here's, of course, the start of it. This is how dark it was. And then, of course, there's a view more of the city. Getting there. And then, of course, here's the top. Here's, like, the start of everything. We're at the top here, and there's a lighthouse down here. That's the zoomed-in picture of basically this. And there's, of course, here's a bunker that was right there. You can actually go in it. My brother did. Which I'll switch my camera now because I have pictures now next of him, I think. Oh. Yeah, okay, there it is. But basically, next. Hello. You got a hedgehog. Is that a hedgehog? Hedgehog. Ready? Oh my gosh. But yeah, let me I gotta scout this, hang on. Un minuto, por favor. Okay. So then, Mr. Curious, hello, welcome to the stream, welcome. But yeah, then of course we have the pictures of the sunrise, which I took a ton because I didn't want to like miss any pretty views. Like you could just kind of see as it progressed. How was Hawaii? It was good. This is what I'm showing pictures right now, so you're just in time. But yeah, here's a bunch of pictures of it. Just coming up, the sunrise from the top of Diamond Head. Really, really pretty pictures. A bunch of people had gotten up and done this like for the exact same reason. But yeah, it was gorgeous up here. I just got here, but I started writing. Oh, no worries. But yeah, it was really, really gorgeous. Really, really pretty. Pretty sunrise. Then, I think what would next be? What do we do after that? Where's this? Oh, we went to what was called the blowhole, which, show you. Where's the video? I have a video of it. So basically, here's around the blowhole area. There's a video. Is it gonna go? Maybe. Yep, here it goes. You'll see it. You'll see it go. Yeah, right there. Right there. So that's why it's called the blowhole. That's why it's called the blowhole. And there's one spot around here as well. Oh, okay, hang on. Back up. Back up. We're not there yet. But basically a lot of in that area you can see like seals and whatnot. Which we did see there on the last day. Because we went back there to show my mom. Because she wasn't with us when we went there the first time. We went back there to show my mom. And we actually saw seals. One seal there, just lounging around. Apparently it had been there for like 2 hours. Apparently it wasn't uncommon. It was laying there. And then, of course, there were also 2 sea turtles in the water we saw, which I didn't get pictures of them. I have some pictures of the seal. They're not the best pictures, but I have them. But yeah, I do have pictures of them. So I will show you guys those. But the turtles, I unfortunately did not because they were so hard to see in the water. They looked honestly like they were rocks, so they were very hard to see until they moved. And even then it was hard. It took me like a couple minutes to actually see them. But yeah, it was really, really cool, honestly, to see that blowhole. And my mom really liked it too when we went there. Hi, baby. You got your hedgehog? Yeah. But then, of course, we did that. And then it would have been, I think, that same day, if I'm remembering correctly, we were able to go back to the Arizona. We were able to go back to Pearl Harbor and get on the memorial. So let me scout this out here a bit. Make sure I'm not showing pictures of people that don't want to be shown on camera. Okay, let me see here. Okay. I think I'm good. All right, but here we go. We are on the memorial right now. This is on the memorial of the Arizona. So you can see, of course, the parts of it peeking out a little bit. And there are pictures actually where you can see in the water and you can see the ship. Like, that's how close it is. But this is, of course, standing on the memorial. Like, you can see it there, too. You can see a little bit of it there. And then, of course, you see it there. But, yeah, it's crazy. And then there's for the USS Vestal that was resting beside it on the day. Looking out towards the Missouri. Of course, the Missouri is pointed this way, watching over the Arizona. And then this, I have a better picture of this here later on, but this kind of lays out the day of before the attack, what it was like, and how it rests now. So, one of my favorite parts of Hawaii, honestly, I really enjoyed visiting Pearl Harbor, and then, of course, I got to ride horses at the Kailua Ranch. So that was probably my favorite stuff I did. The weather, of course, was great. The weather, of course, was amazing. Okay, but this is, again, looking down. You can see here into the ship. This is in the back of the memorial. This lists all the people that died that day on the ship and that are entombed on the ship. These are all the people that are entombed on the ship that died on the day of Pearl Harbor. And then if you look here, I think the other side has it as well. These are all people who survived basically that day for the Arizona, but have had their remains entombed in the ship. So you can see a bunch of them. And in fact, there's only one more survivor from the USS Arizona that's still alive. He turned 102, I guess, last year. So there's only one more left. Which is, again, crazy to me to think someone actually made it out with how many people died. Like, there were several of them that did survive, but it's crazy to me to think that, with how big of an explosion that was, that it was crazy. And I guess the guy was actually on the ship, if I'm thinking right, when it was struck. So I don't know any specifics or anything like that, but he was actually on the ship. So, and several of them were, actually. So, yeah, but again, this is in the room as well. Amazing. It is amazing, honestly. It is amazing, Kevin. It is. There are no words, honestly. And of course, this lists the sacred site where they go down. The divers dive down to entomb place the person's ashes down there. Back in school, people used to bring up Pearl Harbor to me because I'm Japanese. Really? Oh, jeez. See, that's not what it's about, though, you know? It doesn't matter your ethnicity or anything like that. It doesn't matter. That's the thing. It does not matter at all. Okay, you're not gonna... Oh, you're gonna go now. Did I skip some? No, I didn't. Okay. But again, here's looking at the ship, which this one actually shows it quite well, how much of it you can see just standing on the memorial. And there's actually a buoy out here that shows how long it was. There's supposed to be one on the other side, but we couldn't see it. I think it was lost. Like, it was just gone. So, but you could see a lot of it. Yeah, there's another one. And I think this was the spot too where you could actually see some of the oil bubbling up from it, because there was a lot of oil in the ship. And there still is. And I guess my uncle was saying someone visited the ship, and they say that when the final survivor passes, then the oil will stop leaking, I guess. I guess that's what some people say. I don't know where that came from. I had never heard it until this trip. So I don't know what the story about that is. But apparently my uncle said someone told him that. It's sucky history, but the point of learning of the past is to learn from the mistakes and not repeat them. Exactly, it is, yes. It's to not repeat them, and things like this is, one, it's to teach you not to repeat them, but it's also to make sure you honor the memory of the people who came before and were willing to, who sacrificed so much, the heroes that sacrificed a lot. That's basically what this is. It's not about where you're from, it's about honoring the memory of those people and making sure nothing like this happens again, because it shouldn't. This was just on this ship alone, there was over 1,100 people that died on this ship alone. And that's like half of the people that died in Pearl Harbor. There's another circle in Pearl Harbor. I don't have a picture of it, unfortunately. But there's a bunch of plaques that list all the other people. Like, not just people on ships, not just Marines, or people in Pearl Harbor, the civilians that were killed that day. And there was one who I know really, really got me, there was a 3-month-old baby on that list in the civilians. And that's what it is. And it's like, it was very, very sad to see that. Mm-hmm. Whenever I get sad, I go to YouTube to watch Vet and Theron content. Cheer me up. There you go. That's what you need, honestly. That's what you need. Alright, but there's, again, more. Yeah. Okay, and there's a better picture of it. It's sideways, I know, but, like, you can kind of see the layouts a bit. This is, of course, before the attack, and this is how it rests now. So, you can kind of see the difference there. Is that the last picture I have of Pearl Harbor, or no? Of the memorial? I can't remember. Oh no, there's some outside pictures. What are you doing? What's up? She's like, it's quiet here. Okay, that's another picture of that. That's sad. Yeah, it is. It is sad. But again, it's one of those things, it's important to remember everything that happened that day. Remember that these people sacrificed for us. But this is just walking out. They asked us not to take pictures of the outside until we got out there. So, of course, this is what you would see walking in. And then, of course, here's looking from the dock, looking over at it. So it was... It's crazy to actually be there. And then, of course, after that, we went to the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific. There's a bunch of different, like, Navy people here buried that just don't have, just a lot of different people here. A lot of different people. Just started a Theron romance with your knight, and he thought she had a crush on Lana. Oh, jeez. That's funny. But yeah, here's this is basically a mass, like a big cemetery, and there's a bunch of names, like, written on a lot of these walls, like these things. There's a bunch of names on here that a lot of them, no remains have been found. Some of them have, and they have stars by the ones that they've found and identified, and then there's also stars to indicate who's a Medal of Honor recipient, which is, again, really, really amazing to see. Okay. Yeah, so is known only to God. So that's what they were. But then I guess some of their remains have been found and identified now. Some of them have, and they do have it marked. Honolulu Memorial. This is at the top of it. And then that's there as well. Now I'm thinking. Let me see. I gotta remember where everything else is on here. Oh, and then a little happier of note. My grandma was a huge Elvis fan, so of course when we found out there was an Elvis statue, we had to go see it. There's the Elvis statue. There is the Elvis statue right there. So we had to go see that, of course. Happier note, happier things. On a brighter note, I guess you should say. And then... Did I like the Trader arc from SWTOR? The Trader... Like, which Trader arc? Which one? Like, Theron's Trader arc or other things? Other Trader's arcs. Isn't there multiple? If it's a new story, I haven't seen it yet. So, yeah. Hi, baby. What you doing? Are you okay? Are you doing okay? Are you my sweetie? Good girl. But then the next day, of course, this was like our final full day here. We decided to do a lot. We did it at the Polynesian Cultural Center, which was really cool because we got to go around with a tour guide. She showed us everything. She's actually a student there at the school there, and I guess this place generates a lot of the money for them so that she can actually go to school. But there's a lot of cool things to see there. This right here was a war canoe, so that's kind of cool. It was really kind of cool. This was made out of a single tree. So very, very cool to see. There's a lot of pictures of me and my family here. Oh, this was, everyone got a pina colada at the luau. So there's my pina colada that I did not drink because I tried it and I did not like it. I don't like pineapple or coconut, and that's what this is. So it did not taste good. It was non-alcoholic either, too. It was non-alcoholic. Again, not that that matters. I'm not a big alcohol person anyway, so. But then, of course, here we have the view from the stage right there. Of the stage where the music was going on and the dancers were at. You don't like coconut either? Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't like it. I do not like it. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'll just show you more pictures of the luau later because my grandma took most of those. I hardly took any. But here, I mentioned the seal earlier. Here is the picture of where the seal is. Now, you can hardly see in this picture because it's right over here and he blends in. Do I have a better picture? Yes, I zoomed in. So here you can see him. They have him coned off. He's not dead. He is not dead. He looks like he is, but he's not. He is legit just resting there. Apparently, this is not uncommon for them to just lay here for hours and then take off at the end of the day. So yeah, this is also where we saw the turtles. We saw the turtles somewhere like in here. Again, no real picture of them though. Why are you weaving your way through the blinds? Silly girl. The only time I like pineapple is if it's on pizza. Oh, really? A bunch of people don't like that, I know, so I'm surprised that's when you liked it, but hey, that's okay. But yeah, there's the seal, I promised you guys. And then also on that day, this was all the last day, like before our flight took off. We went to Waikiki Beach just to say we've been there. We didn't spend a ton of time there because it's so crowded. So we went to Waikiki Beach. So here's a statue of a seal and a surfer there. And then there's, of course, the beach. It is super crowded. A bunch of people there. Where is... And I think that's pretty much it of the beach, besides pictures of this person's dog that was so cute because it was just running. Okay, here's that. There's that. I see it. Okay, then where are the rest of my things? I think they're all up top. Yeah. Okay, I think they are. Okay, I gotta go back to the beginning here to see all the other pictures of luau. Un momento, por favor. Because I got a bunch of pictures sent to me from like my grandma and stuff. So, because she takes a lot of pictures. Okay, so here is the entrance to the Polynesian Cultural Center where we did our luau. We would have probably done one on the beach, but it was so windy that I was like, you know what, let's just not even bother with it. Let's just do it somewhere else. So that's what we did. We went here, and honestly, I was really glad we went here. It was a lot to go around all day, and it was an all-day thing, but it was really, really cool. I really did enjoy learning about all the different islands. Oh, okay. Hang on. Okay. They even had... I'm going to turn this on and hopefully you guys can hear it. Let me test. Yes, you can. Okay. It's loud, but you're going to... Trust me, it's cool. So this was one of the shows there. I want to listen to it. During your vacation, I was watching all, if not most, of your SWTOR MVs. They have been fun to watch. I'm so glad you enjoy them, honestly. I need to make another one. I just don't know what I want to make yet. So... Right, but this is one of the shows there. This was a drum show from one of the islands. I forget which one. So yeah, that was that one. I think there's more of them too. Oh yeah, here we go.
Ask everybody to see if they're ready. Are you ready? Very good. One more time. Are you ready in Korean? 유세나요? The final round in Hawaiian. Aloha? Korea. Korea, when you come to the Tongan village, I want you to sound like a warrior. Long time ago, there's a warrior from Tonga. His name is Lani. I want you to sound like Lani, like this. Are you ready? Are you ready? How is it doing, everybody?
So yeah, it was just funny things like that that were... Yeah, there we go.
Korea, finish it. Here we go.
A dumping there in Sean video. Oh, jeez. The noses are kind of funny. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, but there was that stuff. Is there another one here? Okay, no. There was a third guy as well who was really, really funny. Honestly, one of my favorite ones because he started, instead of doing the chant like he was doing, he started singing Who Let the Dogs Out. So it's like, noises. Oh yeah, the noises are hilarious. I know some of them gotta mean something. I think some of them he was just messing with them to see if they would do it, honestly. Hi, Shasta, why are you sitting on the stairs? It's not bedtime yet. She's like, what's what you think, Mom? Okay, but then, of course, we went riding on a canoe. Here's a picture of a waterfall. Apparently, Elvis filmed in front of this waterfall. So my grandma was very excited about that. My grandma's a huge Elvis fan, as I mentioned. So anytime you mentioned shopping or Elvis, she perked up. Like, she was getting... You could tell, like, her and her boyfriend were getting a little tired. I mean, again, they're older, you know. It's harder sometimes for them to walk around a ton, which this day was a lot of walking. But anytime you say Elvis or shopping, she perked up. It was like nothing was bothering her. So it was very, very funny, but really cool again to see. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, and here is just another picture kind of that waterfall, a really pretty scene for it. This was the kind of canoe we were riding on, like this bunch of people here. Like that's another essentially canoe like we were riding on. I'm old. Hey, that doesn't mean anything though, honestly. As my grandma proved, she can go around and do a lot. Are you good over there, Shasta? What are you doing? She doesn't even know. And then of course I can't show pictures of this because of my family in it. I don't want to show them without their permission. But we got to take free ukulele lessons, which was really fun for me, of course, being the music person that I am. I'm old and I'm 21. I'm older than you. What do you mean you're old? I'm 26. Do I have my headset on? I think I do. Yes. Okay. Because I'll let you at least listen to it. We played, you had a free ukulele lesson and you got to learn You Are My Sunshine, that song. So let me see if I can find one of them. I'll let you listen to it. Oh. Again, I would let you guys watch it, but again, I don't think everyone else wants to be shown in the video. So that was one of the videos. We actually played it a second time here as well, which I will let you hear. It was a little better. Basically, the riff at the end, I was basically like, you knew what you were doing, essentially, is what you did that for. So, yeah. I have been listening to songs and writing down about using these songs for certain sport tournaments. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's honestly the way to do it, honestly. It looks like you guys are having fun. Oh, we had a bunch of fun. What are you doing? She's like, I don't know. What are you doing, you silly girl? But yeah, that was that, of course. I honestly really enjoyed playing the ukulele. I almost bought one for myself. The thing is, though, I wouldn't know how to get it home. And some of them were really expensive. There was some that's like $900. The one I wanted was like $50. It was my color. It was like that pretty blue turquoise color. So, that unfortunately I did not get. I could still get it though because I have the page from the show where they made them. So, but yeah, and that is basically. Is there anything else that I can show? Oh. Sorry. I didn't know there was another video there. Oh, here you go. Here you go. This one you'll like. Okay. Ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? You go. Ready? 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 Oh, yeah. Where's the squeaker? Oh, I found it. You wanna get it? You wanna get it? You gonna get it? Get it? It's gonna get you. It's gonna get you. It's gonna tickle your ear. Ready? 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 As she walks off, doesn't even take off. Go get it! Get your toy. Get your toy. Or do you want the hedgehog? The hedgehog's here. What, the furnace kick on? She jumped. I was planning to use In the Name of Love by Baby Rex for my Knight and Theron when I do it. Oh, that's awesome. We'll go for it, definitely. But of course, here's something that you guys probably like. And then he lost it a couple of times, and I was like, okay, you brought the hedgehog back. Rah! Again, she's just walking. I don't know. What do you use for MVs? I mean, like apps, because I don't know what apps to use for a fan-made video. I use it's called Adobe Premiere Elements. It came with my Photoshop when I got it. So it's a video editing software. That's what I use. But of course, I've had it for a long time. So, and here's another one as well of this. So yeah, there that was. So pretty cool. We got to see a lot more of that in the show. There was a night show that was included in our ticket. And it was like Broadway style theater. So yeah, I don't have any videos of that, of course, because it was not allowed. But it was really, really cool. And then I think, what else do we have? Anything else? I think that was mostly it, honestly. I have the pictures and everything I have. Let me just double check. Okay, that's that. Okay, yeah, that's all the pictures essentially that I have to show off. But yeah, it was, again, really fun, really awesome stuff. There was the night show, it was called Ha. Or Breath of Life. It was really, really moving story. Of course, they explain kind of what you'll see in it, but during the entire show, they speak like in a native language, or Hawaiian, I guess. Or, again, I don't know. Maybe I could be very wrong. It's a different language, of course, but it's like, you know what's happening either way. You know, and it includes culture from each of the islands you visited throughout the day in the Polynesian Cultural Center. Which was really, really cool. And it also made you cry a few times. I teared up a little bit because I got a little emotional because you knew what was happening again. So, yeah, but that was that. And now I guess the only thing is to show you guys what I came home with, or some of the things, because I don't have the shirts down here. That would be a lot to carry down here. But I got some of the other stuff. So, of course, I already showed you the picture of me on the horse that I had. If you had to romance a second companion, who would you pick? It can be class, story, or expansion, except Aaron. Ooh, who would it be? Who would it be? I could go basic and say Doc, because I'm kind of attached to Doc. Could be her. Who would it be? Who would I pick? Gosh, who would it be? Who would I pick? Honestly, I would have said Doc, but honestly, I am really enjoying the female trooper Arik Jorgen romance story. I really enjoy that. I have been enjoying it. I have not finished the trooper story, but I have been enjoying that story, that romance. You can pick Cleo if you want. Oh, no way. Heck no. Heck no way. I ain't picking Cleo. No way. No way, Jose. But yeah, that was, again, really awesome show though that they did. Things I did come away with, besides the shirts, I got like 4 new shirts. One was a Hawaiian shirt, and then one I got at Pearl Harbor. The other 2 were at the ranch, which I am wearing one of them that I have at the ranch. It's just under my sweatshirt. And again, I'm not taking the sweatshirt off. It's cold outside. Which the cold kind of drifts in here a little bit because there's a big glass door right here. But that actually works okay because my computer gets warmer. It's got a little bit of chill combating it, so that's kind of nice. But other things I came away with, I guess we'll start. What do I have sitting around here? Of course, I showed you I have magnets, of course. I have magnets from Pearl Harbor. I got 4 of the little ones, and then I got a bigger one. So, of course, I have the one for the USS Bowfin. There. So there's that one. I'm decorating my fridge with all this stuff. I have the Pacific Aviation Museum one. There's that. I'm glad my camera's focusing on these. Then the USS Missouri. If it'll focus. There we go. Yeah, there's the Missouri. And then, of course, we have the USS Arizona Memorial. Focus camera. There you go. So there's that. Those are those 4 magnets. And then, of course, I got another one that came by itself. Those 4 all came in a package together. I also got this one because I thought it was really, really pretty. It's of the USS Arizona Memorial, but it's like sunset or something. It's really, really pretty, honestly. I really liked it. So I couldn't not get it. You good over there? She's on the couch. But then, of course, Pearl Harbor also had a exclusive like Hello Kitty collection. So I got this little girl right here. This little kitty right here. She's dressed basically like a Rosie the Riveter. Rosie the Riveter was a big poster in World War II. So yeah, there was that right there. And then I also got this cup, which there's nothing in it right now, but I did get this cup. It was my color for one, and I was like, you know what? I'm doing it. Chances are I'm probably only coming once, so I'm going to get what I want now. And then also while I was there, I got this little resin statue of the memorial as well. So it's going to be sitting on my bookshelf out in the main room. Which I saw this and I knew instantly that I wanted this. I saw that and knew I wanted it, so I do have that as well. So that was basically what I got at Pearl Harbor. The rest of the stuff that's sitting here that I actually got at the Cultural Center. And most of it actually before the luau stuff even started. So first I got this necklace right here. Really pretty. This one, I have a picture of what these represent. Give me just a moment and I can tell you. Because I got 2 necklaces. Where is it? Where's my pictures? Okay, so this one right here, this spiral and everything, represents life. So it symbolizes new beginnings, growth, and harmony. So that's what this symbolizes right here. I'm very curious, how do you feel about Torian now, and what do you know him now versus when you did Eternal Throne as a knight? Honestly, I really like Torian. I really like him as a character. I'm not as attached to him because I haven't really gotten to his point in the Bounty Hunter story. So I'm not as attached to him yet. I know I will be because I know his story is very, very good. You good over there? You doing okay? Crazy girl? You doing good, crazy girl? Yeah, it is a great symbol. It is a really, really good symbol. So yeah, I got that one. Yeah, I honestly thought Torian was a good character even in the Eternal Throne, though. I really did. So I know I'll be even more attached to him later. But then, of course, I said I got 2 necklaces. I'm wearing the one because I wore it to work today. This one right here. It's the other one I got. Maybe if it'll focus camera. Focus on the necklace. I guess you guys get the idea of what it looks like. So this one, I took a picture of this as well so I remember always what it means. This one is prosperity. It symbolizes prosperity, determination, and strength, as well as protection during journeys over water. So that one's really, really cool. I don't know. I couldn't decide between them both, and so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get both. So I did. So yeah, there was some that had more of like the, like it didn't have the white on it, but I kind of like the white on that one. This one, I just liked just the shell. So I don't look forward to losing him on my warriors, and don't look forward to my knight losing vet. Legit. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Oh, excuse me. But there's that. And then also what I got at the Cultural Center. I got this watch band for my Apple Watch, which I didn't expect to find a watch band there, and I almost didn't get it because it was kind of a little expensive. It was like, but it was like, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway because, you know, I only come once, and I really like this. I really, really like it. It's really, really cute, really fun, and it is stretchy too. So like it just fits right over my wrist, like that, in there. Apple Watch. So yeah, it's really, really awesome. I really like it a lot. And it's just loose enough to where it's like, it's not going to fall off, but it's not like squeezing my wrist either, which is nice. And plus two, now I have hang on. I have an excuse to put a horse face on it. Because I have horse faces that were free. But of course, my other watches faces, they go with a band. And it's like, I don't have a horse band. So now I have an excuse. So yeah, that was before the luau, and then afterwards, I didn't buy much afterwards. I'll be honest, I did not. Besides shaved ice, I did get though. I mentioned how I said I was almost got a ukulele. I didn't get a ukulele. I did get this guitar pick though, which is pretty. I really liked it honestly. So I was like, and I have a guitar. I just don't know how to play it. I want to know how to play it. So I'm gonna teach myself how to play it at some point in time. Hopefully here in the near future. Because music, again, is very therapeutic for me. I love music. So one of the things I would love to be able to do is play that guitar. So I wanted to do this. I wanted to get that. And then this will be something I can use. So yeah, that's basically what I came away with. Obviously, there's a few other things that I haven't shown off. I did get a gift for somebody, and I'm not showing it on camera because she could pop in here and see it anytime. I got it for my friend Emma, who actually watched our dogs while we were gone. So that's why I got her something, because I was like, I want to get her something to, say thank you and whatnot. So yeah, it is a nice pick. Yeah, it is a very nice pick. I have other ones that are nice and stuff, but I was like, wooden pick from Hawaii, like, come on. That's kind of cool. And plus, who knows, maybe one day I'll have a ukulele too. Who knows? I was having fun doing it. The tour guide, actually, she was funny. She was like, you were picking it up. You were doing pretty good. I was like, I was trying. So, yeah. But I'm hoping I can learn how to do that someday. But, yeah, that was basically the Hawaii trip that we went on. It was really, really fun. Really, really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it for anybody who has never been or just has wanted to go, honestly. I know it's far away and it is expensive, but I think it is definitely worth it in the end because it's really, really fun. A lot of different culture around there. Beautiful scenery. Nice weather, too. Even, it was windy for most of the time while we were there, but the last few days it died down, so that was nice. But, yeah, I highly recommend going if you have never been. Again, you got to plan for it because, of course, it's far and expensive, but I would highly recommend it if you wanted to go somewhere, or even if you're looking for, a romantic get-together for a romantic outing for maybe you and your partner. That would be a great place to do it, honestly. A really good place. Not gonna lie, speaking of MV, I feel like You're Ready as I'll Ever Be MV is the most fun to watch, and Remember the Name is one of the coolest MV of hers. I have to agree with you on that one. I loved those two. I loved those two. I loved making those two, honestly. And I think the Ready as I'll Ever Be kind of fit that storyline kind of perfectly a little bit. And then, of course, the Remember the Name, I think, fit it kind of the characters as well, honestly. So I really loved making those. So, yeah. The Stand By You MV made, oh gosh, I can't see one thing because of the heart. Oh, yeah, that one's the cutest. Yeah, that one is kind of cute, honestly. I like it. I like that one a lot. I like them all, let's be real. I wouldn't have made them if I didn't like them all. There's a few of them, of course, I look at it and I'm like, oh, I could have done this here. But I think that's just how creators do it. It did fit, but dang, Lana's voice is higher pitched than usual. It is. It is very higher pitched than usual. So I wish it wasn't like that, but at the same time, I was like, where else am I going to put her? Because, I mean, the character, your character fit the other spot better, So I was like, I had to do that way. But I think, in terms of the tone and everything of that song, I think it fit very well. So, yeah, that was that. Oh, but yeah, with that, guys, I think that's really all I had to talk about today. Really, that was all I had, I guess. I think I went through the whole trip. Did I miss anything? Someone will probably tell me. Dang, Lana. Cough got deep and Lana got high pitched. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Someone get the voice actors to sing that song. How about that? That would be great. It would be great. Someone get the voice actors to do it. It fits so well. I would do it. Heck yeah. I don't sound like any of them, to be fair. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh. What else are you hiding from us, Lana? Who knows? Who knows? Hopefully nothing. I think we've all had enough hidden from us in this time. This day and age. In that day and age of Star Wars, I guess. It's that day. It's in the past, essentially. But yeah, I think that is where I'm probably going to end this stream off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a little different, and I was ranting on it. I was going on and on about things in Hawaii, I know. But I really wanted to share with you guys, because I was thinking about doing a vlog of the trip, and that would have been the better thing to do. However, I forgot my camera at home when I was packing. So I was like, well, vlog's out the window, because I wasn't really going to use my video camera on my phone for it, because it was like, it wasn't so great to do. So, well, it was fun, and hopefully see you in another stream sometime soon. Yes, you definitely will. I have the stream schedule out on Discord, Twitter, and Instagram, so any one of those, it'll come up. So you'll see the stream schedule for the week. I am getting back to that now that I am home. I'm getting back into my schedule. So I'm going to keep doing what I do, trying to keep up with it. But yeah, it should be good, I think. Oops. I'm messing with Legos on my desk. Sorry. There's stray Legos over here. I have Discord but don't have Twitter. Well, if you want to go in the Discord server, the link is down below in the description. You can also use the chat command, which I will put in the chat here in a moment, actually. I'll do that right now, all my chat commands. I don't know if you can see Twitter without a account or not. I doubt it. Discord, you can join the Discord server, and it can, and then you can get notifications on everything and whatnot, so you can definitely use that link and you can join the server. It's kind of a dead server, I will be honest. It's very quiet, but it is good for when you want updates on things. So, and we've got some nice people in there, so yeah, definitely join that if you're wanting to. But again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure you hit the like button before you go. Also hit the subscribe button if you're new here and you want to see more fun content. And also check me out on Twitch as well. If you like live streams and you want to see more, I also stream on there about twice a week. I do twice on YouTube and twice on Twitch every week. And all the Twitch streams get uploaded here as well later. But if you want to catch it live, you got to be on Twitch. But yeah, that'll be it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.